Welcome to Trading HD. We're watching Super Microcomputer chart right there. Look at that. Wow, we're going to talk about it just right now. The latest news approaching this 16th of November, critical moment. But first of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Trading HD, honest traders, let's go. What can you say about this, Alvaro, about this chart?
Well, this is the moment of truth, because we have a lot of things that we're going to discuss apart from those news. But obviously, the chart is like a nightmare because we were talking about in the previous video that it was in a delicate situation in terms of fundamentals, in terms of the auditor that left and so on and so forth. And they needed 60 days to comply with the Nasdaq, and they needed another auditor and file that report that is needed in the Nasdaq exchange. So as they didn't do it, we're talking about days to that due date. If they don't change it, they could be delisted. That's a huge event. I mean, the downtrend could still continue if it goes further.
Yeah, from the technical side, this is a very interesting and critical moment because we have this line right here, this green line that was going to the higher part, acting as a clear support level during the past price action in, you can see in 2019, 2020, 2021, and even 2022. You can clearly see the bounces right here. I'm going to draw them so you can see all the moments when this happened. Then we had this parabolic movement we could talk about, that the price got away from that line, but it approached it once again in this situation, in November of this month. And the thing is, like, that level was broken out. And also, if we go to the daily time frame, we can see with a lower time frame perspective, this last movement, you can see this pattern right here when the price acted, broke to the upper part, leading to that new highs. You can see the price started to drop to that side again, and it broke out of it also. So we will see if this is a false breakout or not. That's a question that we wanted to ask you. Let us know in the comments. Do you think this is a false breakout or a real one? And how do you think this situation will develop? We're going to comment some breaking news and very interesting news indeed.
Yeah, we're talking about the news about Dow Jones news wires. So here you have like the shares of super microcomputer were high on Friday, but right now it's a little bit in the middle, and after the huge drop and a couple of days ago, and right now the company said they delayed the 10K report, and that's important. As I said, if they don't comply with that, they could be delisted. You may guess what it could happen because the liquidity drops, and what's come afterwards, because the OTC market is not the same. We all know that, OTC market in terms of volatility, in terms of liquidity, is very difficult to find a balance, to find good performance. So, and obviously the company right now, they don't trust the company after all what happened, and this is a very problematic thing. And then we have here, in computing a period of time under the rule, the 1010 series, the day of the event, default, or lapse from which the period of time designated begins to run shall not be included, So this is the last day of the period, so computers shall be included unless it is Saturday. So they have a couple of days more, maybe till Monday, but the dayline is just 18, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. There is no more, after that, that's still listed, and that's huge.
Yeah, we have the title for this news from Dow Jones News Wires: Moment of Truth Nears. I like, that resume right there. So we will see when that moment arrives how it goes. If it's Saturday or Monday, we don't know exactly the date. If you know it, please let us know in the comments below. But indeed, it's a very interesting situation and critical moment for sure. And from the technical side also, because everything is confluencing, that breakout from the previous levels and this possible breakout of the lower, of the higher time frame support. In the monthly time frame, we can see, we are talking about the stock dropping very, very fast during 5 consecutive months. The November month isn't closed yet, but you can see these red candles with a lot of volume. After, an interesting thing is this, after that spike, that uptrend that occurred since 2019 of more than 10,000%, taking into account the stock split and all that. well, with the price changed with the stock split. We don't remember the exact percentage, but we think it was a huge upturn indeed. And we were talking about this stock, and people were comparing it with Nvidia and similar stocks in this sector. And right now the situation has completely changed from the fundamental side and from the technical side. What, in your opinion, is going to happen? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think this breakout will continue and we will see lower prices in SMCI, or the opposite? Is this an opportunity for you? What do you think about the delisting situation? Do you think it will go on and this will be delisted from the Nasdaq or not? Let us know everything you want to share in the comments below.
Thank you very much, guys, and see you in the next video. Subscribe!
Let's go, Train HT, honest traders. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Take care.